What's up, what's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's how to unlock video, we're covering the Nikita AVT assault rifle from Vanguard for those of you that are free to play in Warzone. Now, I know this was a part of the Season 3 Battle Pass, however, some players may have not played enough to unlock it, or maybe they're just coming back to the game, so I figured I would put this out there for those of you that could use some help. You guys can expect me to cover some tips and tricks to make it a bit easier. We will obviously go over the challenge, so you know exactly what to do to unlock this, and I'll even give you guys a recommended loadout to best set you up for success. And before we dive into it, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time or find this video helpful in any way, make sure you show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw a goal of 50 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys would like to find a way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. Alright, in order to unlock this, you're going to need to know what that challenge is. If you go to where you edit your loadout, go to the assault rifle category, scroll down to the Nikita, your challenge should be read as follows. Using assault rifles, get 10 kills while moving in 15 different matches. Now, the game mode I recommend you guys dive into is going to be Plunder. Now, if there's a limited time mode that you prefer, whether it's called Day or Clash or something else, you're more than welcome to do this challenge in that mode. However, I do find that Plunder is a lot better considering the matches can be 10, 20 minutes and sometimes longer, which gives people of all skill levels a bit more opportunities to actually succeed in that longer time frame, whereas with those other modes it can end up being a shorter match, which would lead to you playing more matches than is being asked of you. Now, thanks to the Season 4 update, when it comes to flying into Caldera and Plunder, you are definitely going to want to land at the new location that's been added, which is going to be Storage Town. Storage Town is easily the most populated place, as it's a fan favorite POI from Verdansk, and you will find more than enough engagements there, at least to give you the right amount of opportunities to be able to actually get the progress you need. As a secondary option as well, I'm sure the airfield is still a great place to land, and being that they're so close together, I think you would be alright landing at either location. Now, besides the fact that the difficulty of this challenge is a bit much, considering you have to get 10 eliminations, it is also sometimes confusing or difficult for some players to understand how they can get those eliminations while moving. Something that I recommend that will make this a lot easier is when you are aiming and shooting at your target, make sure you are strafing left and right. This also will help your accuracy and also make your opponent that could be shooting back at you quite a bit less accurate. You can also choose to hip fire your opponent, which for some of you might be easier to continue moving while firing. And then obviously as well, if you choose to slide toward them while they're downed or just slide toward them in general and continue firing, that should also count as a moving elimination. Another thing to keep in mind is that it doesn't matter how many times you get eliminated, it just more or less matters how many engagements that you get in, so make sure to challenge everything, go for as many people as possible, and if you find people that might be in an engagement already, you can choose to try to third party that, which sometimes can make the elimination significantly easier and also give you the opportunity to get more than one at once. A couple things that I like to use to make challenges like this a bit less difficult is one, going to be High Alert perk. This is going to allow you to obviously see when someone is aiming at you and even what direction they might be coming from, which can overall allow you to put yourself in a better situation for that engagement and increase your odds of getting an elimination instead of being the one eliminated. And the second thing is going to be running Dead Silence. This obviously gives you silent footsteps, allowing you to sneak up on opponents and obviously not give away your position, which in turn will make it easier to get eliminations. Now, we've covered some tips and tricks to make it a bit easier. I've gone over the challenge with you guys so you know exactly what to do in order to complete this. Now let's go ahead and dive into our recommended loadout, which today is going to be with the Cooper Carbine Vanguard Assault Rifle. Alright, for our attachments we have as follows. For the muzzle we have the F8 Stabilizer. For the barrel, the 22-inch Cooper Custom. For the optic we have the G16 2.5X. For our stock we have that Cooper 45W. For the perks we have Tight Grip and Fully Loaded. For the rear grip we have that Stippled Grip. For our magazine we have the 30 Carbine 45 round mags. I'm running ammunition lengthened, and then last but not least for our underbarrel, we have that 1941 hand stop. All right, a couple more things I want to address before we wrap things up here. The reason I'm recommending to you guys a Vanguard assault rifle to unlock a Vanguard assault rifle is the simple fact that if you use one for maybe Modern Warfare or Cold War, it could overall impact the tracking of the challenge, and you may not actually get progress in one of your matches, which would lead to you having to play more matches than's being asked. And the last thing I want to touch on is whether or not you can leave the match once you've gotten the progress towards your challenge. So once you are confident that you got the 10 moving eliminations that you need, go to where you edit your loadout in game, go to the assault rifle category, scroll down to the Nikita, and then obviously if it looks like your progress is tracked properly, you can then leave that match diving into your next one, overall decreasing the amount of time it should take you to complete this. However, if you are confident that you got the 10 eliminations that you need and it doesn't look like it's tracked properly, I definitely recommend staying through to the end of the match in order to increase your odds of it counting, and if it does, you will not have to complete more matches than is being asked. Now, I think that's going to wrap things up for us here. We've gone over some tips and tricks to make it a bit easier. We've covered the challenge, so you know exactly what to do to unlock it. I gave you guys a recommended loadout to best set you up for success. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.